Alright, so now it's time for us to move on now by speaking with Almet, and we will be taking on the level 75 main story quest entitled The Burden of Knowledge. The entrance to the Qitana Ravel lies open, and Almet would see you on your way. Yeah, I imagine another week at least.
With the Morlands gone and your companion now returned, I think it best you go now before they can regroup. With magic flowing once more through the Great Pyramid of Oxna, the entrance to the Qitana Ravel should now be open.
And we'll definitely take advantage of this opportunity.
Before we leave, Oriange, did you discover that anything that may suggest the Lightwarden hides elsewhere?
Nay, though we had but little time before the Morlands' most unwelcome arrival, we scoured the nearby environs and spoke once more with the one called Kirill. Having hearkened to her tale, it is my judgment that the Sin-Eater which her late mother did espy was indeed the being we seek, and that it is most likely resided in the vicinity of Rocktika Falls. In the absence of any subsequent sighting, I have no reason to believe our quarry hath sought out a new sanctuary, and given the considerable difficulty we face in reaching the falls, we may be certain it hath not been disturbed by man.
Then our course is clear. We must navigate the Qitana Ravel and make for Rocktika Falls. Though you see it as but another obstacle to be navigated, the Qitana Ravel is the oldest and most sacred of our temples. The accumulated knowledge of the Empire is said to reside within. Knowledge which is rightly yours as allies of Ronka. You are welcome to explore. I intend to first survey every ilm of it once our mission is complete. Were the Emperor still alive, he would be overjoyed to hear you say so. But I must warn you, though the way is open, it will still be heavily guarded. To discourage trespassers and test the worth of our allies, it had to be so. Be careful in there.
We'll do what we can.
At east, then you will find the path of azure flowers leading to the Ravel. I wish you safe passage through its halls.
Thank you, ladies. Master Matoya, I know I cannot dissuade you from going, so please, promise me you will return safely. The Knights Blessed need you.
You need not worry, Runa. I shall return and bring with me a long-awaited gift. One the Knights Blessed will treasure now and forevermore.
It's like, what?
Now let us away.
You got it. Okay, so it's to the northeast we're going. And so rough. Yeah, there's gonna be a lot to keep us busy for a while at least. Alright, time for us to check out all the other areas. But yeah, see, we have to go and take a bit of a detour in order to get to our intended destination. And we gotta go over that. But ultimately, here is where we are going. Here's Qitana Ravel. Yeah, being chased relentlessly by these floor mandrills. But here's the entrance. Yeah, mandrill, you better back off, man. And he does. You can feel the ether flowing through the door. A gentle push may be all that's required.
Our early efforts were not in vain, it seems. Stay on your guard, Shinji. We know not what waits us inside.
And so now we have access to our third dungeon, the Qitana Ravel. And so, we have now arrived, the third dungeon of Shadowbringers. Yeah, we'll have lots of freaky statues to look at, and creepy people to defend this place here at Qitana Ravel. Don't worry, Shima, I'll eventually run this with the trust system. But for now, I want to focus on just using fellow players. Like, you can afford me that, right? Alright, let's go ahead and eat a couple of pieces of grilled rail. And get in there. Let's go! The fight has already started. And I ended up on the receiving end of that. But yeah, I am going to show off eventually all the dungeons of Shadowbringers with the trust system. So don't worry there, Shima. Eventually we will get to that point. But yeah, we want to get behind these to avoid maximum damage. Yeah, I will get to that point there, Shima, but I want to show off... There are things I want to show off as well. But yeah, I don't want to be heavily dependent on trust. And besides, I want to show it's still fun to do these dungeons with other players. Yeah, besides, I honestly find, personally, that if you just run the dungeon alone, like, you won't know, you won't have any advanced knowledge if someone wants to tell you, hey, if you're new here, there are these mechanics you need to do, and there are these mechanics you need to do. So yeah, without that knowledge and information, then you might be lost. So yeah, it's important that I see the dungeon first, do it with a regular group, and then I'll show it off with trust. I know my reasoning may not make much sense to you, but it makes sense to me. Get the splash down. Now hold it right there, Vessel. Keep the blood flowing. But yeah, don't worry, Shima. Eventually, once I get this all done, I will be showing out the stuff with the trust. But for now, I'd rather just do it normally. Ah, couldn't quite get it off. Alright, moving on. Where we have an area that's similar to what we just experienced with the first guy. Get on cover. Yeah, and hello to all the new viewers who are joining us this morning. Thanks so much for being here. You picked the perfect time to join us as we navigate the third dungeon of the Shadowbringers expansion, Qitana Ravel. Oh, why are you going behind? Oh, that's why. Yeah, they switched it up. Back again here, over here? Ah, good. It just reaches. Yeah, I was worried I might not be able to cut the corner. It might have been too far away, but thankfully it was just close enough. And so from there, we will make our way over to our first mini-boss. So first up is Lozatl. Let's do this. Look out. Yeah. Make sure to avoid all those scorns. Yeah, it's taking damage pretty well so far. Now watch out for those sun tosses. And that too, apparently. And now he's got some fury he's going to show off. But apparently that's not all. Right, take this. Yeah, everyone's leaning to this side. I'm noticing. Here we glow. Okay. Yeah, and everyone's running over here. Where I can conveniently die. So yeah. Thanks for showing me the way. To death. Yeah, last time I take your advice. Yeah, go where everyone else goes. Die anyway. Yeah, what a brilliant idea. Yeah, I'll bet Shima's now like, now have I convinced you to use trust? Well, even if I had used trust and I followed where the others went, I still would have gotten hit by that, so it wouldn't have mattered. Yeah, I still would have died an inexplicable death. Come on, come out of it. Yeah, it wouldn't have mattered if I used the trust system then, because I still would have gotten killed inexplicably. But at least we have this freak of nature down to 10%. Yeah, that's definitely gonna take some explanation why I stand with those people and I end up dying regardless. Well, it's also too late to use Limit Break now, even though it's just been charged up. Alright, let's go. Alright, catch up with the field. Look at all these literal acrobats coming to say hello. Yeah, this is the perfect time to show off the chain of our AoE chain. But we're gonna get pulled. Maybe a bit too far. But yeah, we gotta keep this chain going. Yeah, I think the tank's feeling confident enough to go for a big pull here. Alright, here's Qitana. Now the bats are dead. And soon the reptiles will be too. There we go. An unsettling cry rings out throughout the temple. Okay. Anyone want the treasure chests? Alright, take this. Let's start getting the buffs going again. Alright, you're dead. we go. And now for the snake. Load up and take it out. With a 26,000. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, more bats incoming. So yeah, pull them the way you want to go next. Now we're gonna get a whole bunch of AoE out here. And then, boom! Yeah, that's how we do it. Yeah, I'm gonna hold off on the battle lineage until we get to our next area because we're about to beat these guys off. Ah, couldn't quite get it out. So that way is cleared. So yeah, here's our next mini boss coming up. Yeah, with a big screech. He destroys his barrier. We got this bat squash to fight now. Alright. Let's get in there and immediately use them a break. And away we go. Alright, start throwing it around. Summoner. Why do you stand so far away? Now I'm trying to help you, man. Yeah, we'll give the power we have to the 100,000 points warrior, because why not? Yeah. This bat is pissed off. Thankfully, we're doing a pretty good job of avoiding its screeching in regards to the AoE attacks that it's summoning out. Uh-huh. Yep. Hashtag LOL Dragoon. Yeah, I noticed the pillars, and then I noticed that they were going to start falling, and yeah, they conveniently landed exactly where they're supposed to go. On my head. Now, I'm going where you guys are going. 'Cause yeah, at this rate, I'm going to get hit by everything I see. At this rate, I'm gonna get hit by everything I see. Yeah, the middle of the field is dangerous. Which begs the question, why isn't the tank putting himself in the middle and not me? Why is he making me his punching bag? Yeah, these things want me. They don't want anyone else. They want me. Yeah. They supposedly go in random directions, but no. They only have me as their intended target, no one else. Yeah. Bat, why don't you just shut up? Well, unfortunately, Shima, I'm not noticing what you're saying right now because I'm focused on fighting. Yeah, all my attention's over on the battle. Yeah, I am kind of trying to help my team to victory. Again. Yeah, let's hope I don't die again at the final boss. Yeah, load up on it. And take him out. Yeah, now we're getting to where the Sin Eaters are. So we're out of Qitana Ravel itself, and we're now back out into the forest. And we're being under attack from random things. They're throwing stuff down at us. Bring it. Up into the air. Yeah, apologies if I don't see what you're saying there, Shima, but I am trying to focus on helping my team win. Alright, here's focus on Nastron. Alright, take him out. There we go. Oh, hello there. Yeah, hello there, uglies. Yeah, hello there, you ugly gorillas. Into the air. Load up. Almost there. Got it. Now he's gonna pull it further. Yeah, let's take you up before you move on. Gotcha. Show 'em how it's done. Whoa. Good to stay where we are. At least for now, unless we see, yeah, more random AoE. Yeah, you think the Lightwarden notices that we're coming and is trying to do everything we can, or everything it can to stop us? Oh, hello there. Well, if that's what they do, though, there, in order to help things go along faster there, Shima. Like, that can't be faulted on them. Like, tanks that are this powerful at this point are going to pull things faster. Like, you've seen it so many times. You should know how human tanks operate. Still haven't seen anything yet meant for me. Yeah, away we go to over here, I guess, and the final boss by the looks of it. Yeah, we're gonna slide in. Yeah, we're gonna slide in to say hello to the Lightwarden. Yeah, a big three-headed freak of nature by the name of Eros. Yeah, and I can see that the battle's already started. Thankfully, we're already in the field of battle, so we don't need to worry too much. And away we go. Hey, I can finally latch on to the summoner and then be forced to run for my life. Yeah, but I leave your parting gift for trying to go after me like that. You're spreading that Viper poison a long way away from where we are, thankfully. But it's going to remain on the field. Yeah, let's get on over to him. And then he's going to push us back. Alright, so yeah, that's gone now. Yeah, keep it going. Damage looking pretty decent right now. Whoa! Yeah, leaped right at me, almost. Yeah, someone's being targeted, so just to keep that away. Ouch. Yeah, tank turned him slightly over to the left. Alright, he's targeting the tank, apparently. Or... okay, I did not even see that on me. I saw no arrows. Thankfully, it's not lethal from point blank. Yeah, I literally saw nothing. Oh, this is so awkward. Yeah, I'm trying to keep it away from everyone and scatter it out as much as I can. But yeah, I literally saw no arrows. Try and set myself up so that I miss the pools. There we go. But yeah, I'm gonna get broken in the hard way, it seems. Yeah, I should probably change the camera angle here too. Now he targets someone else. Yeah. Whoa, look out. Oh, stack mech. As the lawnmower goes by. Well, we have the double. But I'm not in a position to use it yet. Ooh. Yeah, that kind of hurt. Now get to where everyone else is because, yeah, they're staying away from me. I wonder why that is. Alright, targeting over there. Yeah, get ready to jump. Alright. Yeah, I think we're gonna go for it. Yeah, I think we're safe now. We got this. Alright, he drops more poison. Down to his final 5. And it's gonna bring us all back. We got your number, heroes. Yeah, your name may be all about love, but there's no love here. We got it. Yeah, that is easily the easiest fight in here. Yeah, it's the easiest final boss so far. But another Lightwarden is down. And so since we prevailed, yeah, that's now 3 Lightwardens down. Yeah, that was a rough journey, but ultimately we held out and prevailed. And I got this one already, apparently. And since I end up getting a belt for my trouble, it is critical and determination against critical and skill speed. So yeah, we'll definitely be swapping out the belt. But before we do that, we have some work to do. And so, now that we've defeated another Lightwarden, yeah, you big ugly three-headed tiger. Yeah, your energy's about to go to me. So it's time for us to go back to the alternate dimension. Yeah, I see your light. I want to take it from you. Yeah, stare at it intently as it comes to say hello. And so, soak it all up. And now that we have it, let us now proceed to use it. Oh, we don't do anything fancy this time? Ah.
The Lightwarden is dead. The Blessed's prayers have been answered.
Aye, that they have.
Yeah, you know they'll be cheering in Slitherbow. Well, Ishtola, have we convinced you?
His condition yet troubleth thee?
It does. Though he shows no immediate signs of corruption, the danger remains. He must be told.
So what are you going to tell us?
Would you describe it to me, Urianger? Paint for me a picture with your words.
A sea of shimmering stars. Diamonds strewn across a raven gown. Boundless and beautiful.
Well, that's one way to describe it.
'Tis an exquisite sight, not unlike that of the source. Calm and gentle and forgiving.
I can see it.
For however deep the void, or wide the expanse, there is no shore so distant as to be beyond the reach of light. Ominous though that may sound, given our present travails.
I was about to say, are you going to give him a hug?
Well fought. Let us return home.
Thank you. So, back over in Slitherbow. Why are we looking at the murals? Are they all new?
The murals. If I am not mistaken, they predate the Empire.
Oh no, that's right, we're still in Qitana Ravel, that's right.
How can you tell?
A peculiarity of the paint. Most are made from mineral-based pigments, but whatever was used here is older than anything I have ever seen. According to Almet, this sanctuary was built to preserve the wisdom of the ancients. What events do these murals commemorate, I wonder?
Well, let's find out. Or try and figure it out. Again, Emmett?
Must you always linger after defeating your enemies? Navigating these halls on foot is exhausting.
Yeah, I get the feeling you're never going away now.
To safety, have you?
Yeah, I get the feeling he's never going to go away.
I was bored. But how is the hero of the hour?
How do you think?
Fighting fit, I see. Keep up the good work.
That may be the closest thing to
You're
a compliment I've
plotting
seen.
something.
Of course he is.
Every hour of every day. But never you mind about that. As I have told you 1,000 times before, I like to watch. Nothing more. Well, I would quit this place, and I suggest you do the same. There is yet work to be done.
You got that right. For once.
Ah. There is a sight to bring a tear to the eye.
You recognize these scenes?
That I do. Indeed, there was a time when anyone and everyone would. Until one calamitous day when the world was divided across 10 and 3 reflections, sundering the land and all who dwelled upon it. And the worst part? No one could remember it. Not really. Just fragments and fleeting memories of an achingly familiar world. A vision shared of a paradise lost, preserved only in song and scripture and paint. Once upon a time. Yet here we find ourselves again, to look, learn, and remember.
In other words...
Then share with us the stories you know so well. We are listening.
Yeah, because you're clearly not going to go away anytime soon.
Before the Great Sundering, there was one world. A world that knew naught but peace and prosperity. Until it was faced with a crisis. Unprecedented, terrifying. Civilization found itself perched upon a precipice, staring into oblivion. But through prayer and sacrifice, the will of the star was made manifest. Zodiac was his name. And by his grace was the calamity averted.
Zodiac.
Yeah, that's not good.
A savior mighty and magnificent, deserving of reverence and gratitude. One would have thought, yet some thought otherwise. From the fears of these naysayers would rise Hydaelyn. She who was to serve as his shackles. To bind him and hold him in check.
In other words, to prevent him from becoming too powerful.
And so they fought, and they fought, and they fought. And in the end, Hydaelyn was victorious. With all her strength, she smote him, dealing a blow so devastating that it split the very fabric of reality. And thus was Zodiac banished and his being divided. That concludes today's lesson on long-forgotten history. Though I imagine your mother would offer a rather contradictory account, as is her wont.
Well, of course.
I'm sorry, I can only assume I misheard. But it sounded an awful lot like you were implying both Zodiac and Hydaelyn are not gods. But...
What? Not gods of the first? Is that what you thought these paintings depicted? Or... Oh. Oh.
Oh, what?
They are gods after a fashion, yes. But no different from the kind with which you are so intimately acquainted. Formed of faith and prayer, of conviction and devotion. The eldest and most powerful of primals.
You have spun quite a tale.
Oh, that he has.
Yet you have not explained the role of the Ascians in all of this. How is it you are privy to ancient secrets lost to time?
Yeah, of course he was going to respond that way.
Finally you ask the right question. And shrewd questions warrant honest answers.
Yeah, I'm looking at him like, ugh.
We Ascians know because it is our history, our story. It was we who summoned Zodiac. We natives of that sundered paradise.
Yeah, as if we didn't already know.
Now, do you see why we yearn for the great rejoining? For our world. For our people. For all creation to be made whole again. Wouldn't you wish for the same?
Well, given that it's my responsibility to stop you, the answer is no. Yeah. Why don't you go away? And so, back outside Qitana Ravel, let's finish this quest. By please speaking ish to Ishtola.
That was an enlightening experience, though not in the way I'd hoped. Do you suppose there's any truth in Emmett Stokes' claims?
Well, we can elaborate this after we take our quest reward.